Are you going to kick off the meeting? Or?
Yeah, I can share the meeting today. Welcome, everybody, to the August 20th, 2020 SIG Instrumentation meeting. I am Alana Hashman. I am one of your SIG chairs, and I am hosting today. Welcome, everyone. I think this is going to be a pretty short meeting because this week is KubeCon EU, but I have not been attending that as it is not on my time zone, so I am here and ready to go. And Han, do you have anything for today? Otherwise, I will jump into the agenda, which I will link in the chat.
Just the one thing, we did meet up. I just want to let people know that we met up last week about triaging SIG instrumentation issues. We're going to start a weekly triage. And so there should be another calendar invite starting next week for a weekly triage on Wednesdays. So if you are interested, please feel free to come in, sign up for tickets. Yeah, that's it.
Great. I have put that in the meeting minutes. Okay, I have one topic for today, which is end-to-end test roundup. As I was going through various things assigned to us and or pinging the SIG instrumentation group on GitHub, I found that there were a bunch of random end-to-end tests that were failing that folks were asking for attention on. A lot of these end-to-end tests seem relatively old and unmaintained, and I don't know if there's anyone in the SIG who's currently like paying any attention to these things.
Elasticsearch.
Sorry?
Elasticsearch.
Yeah, like the Elasticsearch tests. So there are 3 issues that I linked that we had been pinged on. Like they were asked to be targeted for like 119, at least one of them. I think at this rate, that's not going to happen. But yeah, we have some failing Elasticsearch tests under the SIG instrumentation end-to-end tests. There's one about some missing logging agents, and there's one about sometimes we got a flaky test where like a pod is not registered, and so the metrics gathering get skipped, but that is an error, and therefore like the test fails because it expects no errors. So I looked into a few of these. Like I guess the reason that I brought it to the SIG as opposed to just like trying to crack away at these bugs is there seems to be a theme, like that we have a whole chunk of end-to-end tests that seem to be unmaintained. So what do we want to do about those? If anybody has any ideas.
I would love to see who, let me pull up the code base. What is this, Elasticsearch? How is this? Where is this from? This is many years old.
I guess I'll ask, is there anybody on the call who's interested in stepping up to help maintain some end-to-end tests for SIG instrumentation?
Merrick, are you on the call?
Looks like yes.
Yes.
Do you know anything about these? I know you know quite a bit about logs.
So there, at the time that we maintained KubeApp, the original way to deploy Kubernetes in the Kubernetes KK repository, we developed some add-ons, and there were like 2 stacks, one for Stackdriver logging, second for Elasticsearch, and because no one maintained Stackdriver, I removed all of those, but there were some people that wanted to maintain Elasticsearch. Like I didn't find it like enough to cost to delete them and ask them like twice to start looking into those tests, but I can say this add-on is in very good shape, I'm also somewhat worried about like the security state of this add-on, because it's add-on in Kubernetes repository that is not really maintained, uses base images with security vulnerabilities, and we cannot and we don't do anything with it.
That sounds like an issue.
Yeah, there was a bit of a discussion in the Slack channel a bit back about the Elasticsearch add-on, I think in particular, because there's some concerns that the tests have just been like failing forever, and it seems to be quite unmaintained. Like I could not see any active development on it, like other than, you know, like small maintenance stuff since like 2017 or something like that. So I am all in favor of removing unused code, particularly if it is like not working. Like if the tests are all just failing, they have no value. So I would be in favor of getting rid of that stuff at least, although there are other tests in the end-to-end test suite, I think, that are not just the Elasticsearch ones.
But it's testing something, right? Like it's testing some bit of code. Like if we can't just delete the test and not remove the code.
No. I'm saying we should also delete the code. Actually, okay. So 2 of the 3 are both under the logging tests for like the end-to-end stuff. So one is for Elasticsearch, the other is for Stackdriver. I made a little bit of a face when I saw the Stackdriver one, because I mean, this test is so old that like it's using the old terminology for worker nodes. Like it's calling them minions. This stuff has not been maintained. So like I think it's probably safe to just rip those tests out, but like what we want to generally do about the like we should also go and like possibly rip out any of the code that's referencing these tests.
I mean, okay, so the Stackdriver stuff, I feel like probably Merrick has the best context on that. That's my guess, given.
I can make decision, like I can find someone who can make decision that we can delete, or someone that would maintain like fix them. So
For Stackdriver or for all of them?
For Stackdriver, no, like
Okay.
I know the person that authored the Stackdriver,
Okay.
and I think like if it's okay, we could just fix them. But for Elasticsearch, like I've never, like aside of Slack, I don't have really good contact with them, and I was never able to convince them to fix anything there.
Okay, then we'll just create an action item for you to follow up on the Stackdriver. I guess we have to figure out what to do about the Elasticsearch thing, but it doesn't look like people have touched this in a really long time. I don't even know what this tests. Elasticsearch login.
So, Merrick, I put an action in the minutes for you to find someone to help out with the Stackdriver tests. Can I assign that GitHub issue to you?
Yeah, you can assign the Stackdriver.
Okay. And I'm not sure yet what we're going to do with the
Elasticsearch one.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Okay. If someone creates an issue, if someone creates an issue and assigns it to me, I can try to find somebody who touched this.
What I'll do is, I think, so the Elasticsearch end-to-end test, that one is currently assigned to me. We covered that one, I think, in our first triage session, or like it was otherwise mentioned on Slack.
Oh, yeah.
For the metrics grabber one, which is doesn't have anything to do with the logging stack. I think it's just a bug in the test. I'm not really sure who. I can try to maybe chase down someone from.
Yeah, that's controller manager. That should. Yeah, I know. I know who to assign that to. That's not us. That's controller manager.
Okay. Then do you want me to assign that one to you so you can find someone to work on that one?
Sure.
Okay.
I looked at that one really briefly. I think it was one flake in like 3 months or something. So it's It was just one instance of the test where the controller manager pod didn't come up.
Oh,
So there may
Then
not
we
be
can
that
probably
much there.
close it. We can probably close it.
oh, okay. I'll add a comment then to that one saying that you did that research and we don't think it is. That was just one flake.
Well, yeah, it's a flaky test, but I don't know if there's that much there, basically.
So weird.
Okay. That's easy then. Cool. So then I guess we've got, I'll close that one. And then we've got America Sign to follow up on the stack driver one. And then Han, I'll assign you the Elasticsearch one.
Okay, sure.
And then I think at least that covers, I mean, we haven't gone and done like a triage of any issues yet as leads. Our first meeting was more of a meta meeting. We were mostly focusing on PRs, but that's something that we can do in the future and try to like chase down these various things. But that at least sort of plugs the hole for those things. So that's all I had on that topic, unless anyone else has anything to add.
Nope. How's the KubeCon going, Merrick?
I only attended my session. The rest of I will watch them when they're the videos when they're uploaded.
They're not uploaded yet. Cool. Okay. You should share them when they're uploaded.
Yeah, sure.
Yay. All right. I don't really have anything. Does anyone else or? Should we call it 15 minutes early?
I'm happy to call it, but it looks like Sergey has something.
Yeah, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Sergey. I'm new in Google, and I'm working on SIG Node. And in my past is in open telemetry, so I'm in governance and technical committee in open telemetry, and I finally figured out my daycare situation, so I can attend these meetings. I will try to be a fly on the wall for a couple meetings, but I really love all the things telemetry, so I hope I will contribute a little bit here.
Awesome. Welcome, Sergey.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Do we have anybody else on the call who's new and would like to say hi?
Hi, I think I'm going to say hi as well. I'm from the US. And I'm sorry, so I just put my iPad working well. So I started working on the observability for ANSOS since January this year. I just attend this meeting and try to learn more things. And I was about to say that the stack driver related test, I'm willing to help. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. Great. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
David, do you have anything?
No, I have a thing I'm going to share, but maybe I'll wait till a different week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Cool. Then have a nice 2 weeks. I will see everyone in 2 weeks or next week if you come to Bug Scrub, which is going to be on Wednesday.
Great. I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks for attending, everyone.
Bye.